this to be a good one here. There we go. Alrighty, so in the bottom right hand corner, he's representing the Risen community. He is BattleNix. And in the top left hand corner, representing SYL, he is the Red Terran, Physicalz. Alrighty, so for the first night, or for the first game of this series, it's going to be a TVT. Definitely can be an interesting one. Some shenanigans can be at play, either with Ravens or Cyclones. There's so many options to be able to play with this, so it's going to definitely be interesting to see what these players go for. So far, it looks pretty standard. Got barracks coming out. Let's see, barracks coming out with some refineries here. Looks like he may be trying to go for some quick tanks here with that second refinery already coming out. A little delay from battle. He's just a little behind, but it won't be too much. If Physicalz goes for the Reaper, shouldn't be too bad. He should be able to have something there to defend before he even gets there, so not too bad. So he's not even upgrading. He's going for that quick factory. So it looks like he may try to go for some Banshee play here. Try to get some harass going. I'm not sure what the players is on this. And we got Battle going with an expansion. So he's definitely going for a more economical build. And by the time this hits, he should have some defense up if he can catch it with the scout. So he's choosing to scout with an SEV instead of a Reaper. That way he has something to defend at home, and he does have that quick tech lab coming in as well as an additional barrack. So he hasn't even started to go for tanks, which is alright. Got the Reaper coming in here from Physicalz. He's going to see what he can see here, see what's his player is doing. And sorry, Battle, he just standing there at the barracks. Alright. So yeah, definitely a wasted thing. He could have saw what was going on, but I do think he kind of saw what was happening there. So the question is going to be, is he going to go Banshee, or is he going to go like a starport or a medevac kind of route? I'll have to see here. Okay, so he is going to switch over to the Banshees here. We got the eBay coming in, so he should be able to prepare for this where it shouldn't get too much damage done. So we'll see. And finally, the factory coming in at 3:30 for battle. A little late there, but if he defends this, he should be okay. Oh, he's going to go for a Raven, actually. So he's going to go a little bit of harass, try to harass the mineral lines. Ravens are so good early game. They're good any game, really. So we'll see how that goes. So, Battle sending out another SUV to try to scout, see what's going on. Fortunately, he doesn't see that Raven coming, so he's not going to be able to really prepare like he could have. He does have the missile turrets coming up, so that should help him out. Protecting the base, but they're not going to finish in time, so he's going to get in here. Let's see what kind of damage he's going to get done. He drops the turret. So, 2 so far. Not too bad. He was able to get those SCVs out, which helped minimize that damage, so that's really good. He was able to kind of fly out. There he is over there. Alright. Got the extra barracks coming in, as well as getting that second set up.
User joined your channel.
Angel. Alright, I finished the clan war. Invite me.
Alright, and then we got the let's see. Both players just kind of building up forces here. Not too much harass going on. That Raven's still sitting outside, so we may try to come back in and get that.
Alright, I can help you out there, bud. So TBT,
Angel.
the stream's on.
When am I
User
gonna
left
be?
your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Okay, so both players, just like I said, they're floating here. It looks like we do have Physicalz moving out here. He's going to try to do what he can. Thankfully that they're going to be able to see this, so he should be able to kind of get set up here, but we'll see. Yeah, excuse me. He is getting the tanks in position, so that's definitely going to be good there. And with that flying Viking, he's going to be able to see this setting up. Maybe able to get something even set up. Was able to get that, which is really nice. And behind this, not doing too much. Looks like just building units. So here becomes the siege. He's able to get that bunker. Thankfully nothing was in it, so didn't lose too much there. He is flying up since there
User joined your channel.
isn't too much there. And is he going to be able to get the tank?
Oh,
He does
he's
get the
gonna go
tank.
down. That was insane. Great plays, man.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
think Physicalz got this in the game or what?
It's going to depend. He definitely has them on the corner there. If he can continue to hold this pressure, I think, and he can slowly move forward, it's going to be good. But if we can get Battle to break out of this, I think there's a good chance that he could maybe come back. But as I say that, you just see a stream of red coming down. Don't know how long Battle could hold on to this. He has to have some good plays here. Oh, he does have a drop coming in, though, it looks like. So maybe he'll get some stuff done. He doesn't have any like defense at home, so we'll see.
Very, very true. If you could turn up my volume later on, that'd be awesome. But yeah, so like you said, red streaming across the map. This drop is getting a lot of work done in the main base of the red Terran player, shooting at those barrackses, and he actually might be able to take one down pretty soon. Still, like it's just a siege tank wall in the natural BattleNix. I don't know what to say. What do you think, Gravity?
Man, he's getting, like you said, a lot of work done here. Battle is, and the red Terran player, he isn't pulling back any. He's just holding there. But this has given the green Terran an opportunity to kind of build up, try to defend even more. And I don't know if he tries to push this. Either player tries to push that line. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. It could go either way at this point right now. I mean, we do have Physicalz with the army supply advantage. It's 78 to 50, but just with a simple like misclick, I mean that can change drastically. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, very, very good point. He's up like as Todd would say, it's 20 supply, and this drop is still getting some damage done. Physicalz actually keeping a bit of his army back in his main base to ensure that there is no counter drops here on in. And he might be doing a Droom drop right here if you look at his main army. He's starting to rally up, get ready, unsieging the tanks, and yeah, it looks like he is going to change his siege position and go for a Doom drop. What do you think about this decision, Gravity?
I like the position. If you look over here in the back, it's just kind of open. I mean, there is a Widow Mine, but there is a space that, I mean, you could fly in potentially. Because deep inside the base, there is no cover. So if you can get past those initial turrets, you should be okay. He does soak that Widow Mine, doesn't mind too much since it hit the medevac, so he should be able to be okay. The only bad thing is the rest of his army's kind of back. He's floating it around, but by then, oh wow, we get a base trade situation.
Base trade, let's go.
Not much to defend here at Physicalz, and so both players. The only bad thing is that Widow Mine's still there and doing damage, and he's not moving his army physical. He's not moving his army in the base, so he's really kind of losing out because he's trying to micro at the at his home base, and it's just it's not good. The only thing I could say is it is 107 to 40 supply, so Physicalz definitely has the advantage here. And he has the economy right now to rebuild anything that he may lose. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens from here. I think at this point right now, Physicalz could just defend what he has at his natural, and then just continue to push to GG the Green Terran.
Yeah, that would seem to be the case. The supply is 44 to 118, so once again, Red does have a very large supply lead.
And both players are supply blocked now, so that could play a little bit into how this goes. If Battle can get some good, like, connections, that might be good, but it looks like, I mean, all he really has right now is a tank, a couple of Marines, and a medevac. Or, sorry, a Widow Mine, but that ended up being Physicalz there. So I mean, he really doesn't have that much, and yeah, I think it's gonna be GG here from Battle. He is spread out everywhere. He may be able to kind of build this up if you really need to, but with the supply difference as it is, I don't see him coming back from this, unfortunately.
Well, there's always a chance, and let's see if he can bring it back. Red is going to be pushing back into his natural expansion, bring his army looking for any other bases that are around the map, and he's going to be pleasantly surprised when he scouts the top portion of the map, looking at all this production spread about. And he is going to be retaking his natural expansion. The command center did not fall down, and economy is getting boosted back up for Red. Green's still trying to assemble an army like he stated earlier.
Yeah, and it is so dangerous to have that right there. I guess maybe it's kind of a, like, if he won't think that I'll move it right next to him or something, but having all of his stuff there, his production, it could be really dangerous here.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've never seen the Proxy 2 Factory 4 Rex at 13 minutes. Seems like a pretty cool strat coming out of the Green Terran player.
Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be what the WCS is going to be looking for next this season, and so
hell yeah, dude.
ahead of the curve, you know. In World of Warcraft, they have a head of the curve achievement. This is the head of the curve achievement right here.
Definitely, bro. Yeah, so BattleNix is just rallying back up near this command center. Red has still not seen this production. His vision is on the edge of that one factory, and once he does scout it, there we go. He is going to be pushing in and trying to snipe down these production facilities. Tanks are going to be sieging up, but they're going to not really find anything to tank on, and production's going to fall down. Marines stem on top of the production, and it goes down.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but yeah, if you put your bases next to your enemy, he's sure to find them soon. You're just kind of scanning around, seeing where everything's at. This is definitely gets kind of irritating like this. There's definitely situations where it's nice to spread out and then be able to rebuild, but at this point, for the Terran player Physicalz, it gets a little annoying. You just gotta find the Terran, and it can get a little crazy here.
Alright, so tanks are going to be sieging up again, trying to just break this last hold that BattleNix has. Those wind mines are going to be shot down like the degenerates that they are, and yeah, it looks like he is going to be breaking this position.
Yeah, there's this. It's 13 to 71, and it just keeps going down in army supplies, and
it would seem, says the I done messed up. Hey.
Yeah. And there's the GG. Good job, Physicalz, taking the first victory here. So.